If you love games where you can build, manage, survive, or simply live another life, get ready! Because ahead of us are 25 new simulation games that could redefine the entire genre. And tell me, do you prefer life sims, tech sims, or survival ones? Share in the comments and let's see which side wins. Busbound is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious vehicle simulation games in recent memory. You'll find yourself behind the wheel in Emberville, a fully simulated American city alive with dense traffic, day and night cycles, shifting weather, and the constant rhythm of urban life. Every intersection feels alive. Every passenger stop tells a story. But this isn't just another route driving experience. Here, your work as a bus operator goes far beyond schedules and stops. Your actions will directly influence the city itself, helping shape its neighborhoods and improving the community as you progress. And for those who prefer teamwork, Busbound is set to launch with full 4-player online co-op, allowing you and your friends to manage routes, coordinate schedules, and bring order to the chaos together.
Today is the first day of our very own public bus service. As passenger approvals roll in.
Now this one is truly something else. Shark Dentist takes one of the strangest, most absurd ideas imaginable, and somehow makes it terrifyingly real. You play as a dentist whose clients happen to be enormous, semi-conscious sharks. Every session is a nerve-wracking test of precision and nerves, as you clean, drill, and operate on rows of razor-sharp teeth, while the creature beneath you stirs restlessly in the tank. Your instruments, anesthesia, and steady hands are all that stand between a successful operation and becoming lunch. The developers describe it as a horror roguelike, where dark humor and unbearable tension merge into something completely original. Every mistake could cost you your life, and every successful procedure brings you deeper into this surreal aquatic nightmare. Ranger's Path National Park Simulator invites you into the role of a park ranger patrolling the vast, open wilderness of Fairmont National Park, a living, breathing landscape filled with lush forests, flowing rivers, open meadows, scenic viewpoints, and hidden landmarks. But this isn't just a sightseeing tour. As a ranger, your days are filled with real duties: clearing blocked trails, fixing signs, maintaining campsites, assisting lost hikers, handling emergencies, and keeping the environment safe for both people and wildlife. You'll drive across rugged terrain, hike remote paths, and even get your hands dirty managing conservation work. The world around you feels alive, with animals roaming naturally: wolves, eagles, raccoons, and many others, all of which you can document through photography and field research.
Here, in the great outdoors, with the being a ranger, it's not always easy. Wildlife and the peacefulness.
The Train SimWorld franchise has long been known for precision and realism, but its sixth entry, Train SimWorld 6, pushes things to a whole new level. For the first time in the series, players will face random events and train faults mid-journey, meaning no two runs will ever feel the same. A perfect timetable could suddenly be thrown off by a signal malfunction, unexpected weather, or a speed restriction, forcing you to adapt on the fly like a real engineer. Immersion has also been taken up a notch with live platform announcements, richer ambient audio, and more realistic passenger systems that make every journey feel alive. Quarantine Zone. The last check throws you into the crumbling heart of a city collapsing under a viral outbreak, where you are the final line between chaos and containment. As the commander of the last functioning checkpoint, your duty is to screen incoming survivors, inspect their papers, scan their bodies for infection, and decide who lives, who waits, and who never passes through. Every choice has weight. Resources are scarce, fear is spreading, and a single wrong decision could doom your compound. The gameplay blends inspection mechanics with moral dilemmas. You'll use thermometers, scanners, and visual checks to detect symptoms or contraband, all while balancing food, fuel, and security systems to keep your team alive.
The subject is infected and
Road Trucker's New Beginning takes the open road fantasy and turns it into a full-life simulation set in the fictional South American country of Vale Rico. You start small, just a lone trucker with a worn-out rig and a dream. But as you deliver cargo, meet the locals, and take odd jobs, your actions begin to rebuild an entire forgotten town. Every delivery counts, every interaction leaves its mark. Between long hauls, you'll stop to eat, rest, repair your vehicle, and even manage your health and stamina, all while keeping an eye on the changing weather and dynamic day-night cycle. The customization system lets you tweak everything: engines, brakes, suspension, and exterior design, transforming your truck into an extension of yourself. Sometimes it's the smallest tasks that become the most satisfying, and Laundry Simulator 2026 captures that perfectly. In this light-hearted management sim, you'll build your own laundromat empire from scratch, starting with a single washing machine and a handful of customers. You'll wash, dry, iron, fold, and deliver, each step handled manually or through staff you hire and train. Machines will break down, upgrades will unlock new models, and your reputation will slowly spread until even celebrities trust you with their designer wardrobes. The game turns the ordinary into something oddly relaxing, with detailed animations, realistic machine sounds, and a progression system that keeps the routine engaging. The Guild, Europa 1410 brings one of the most beloved medieval life simulators back to life, set in the heart of 15th century Europe. You begin as a humble craftsman, a blacksmith, tailor, alchemist, or any trade of your choosing, and build your way up to become a powerful figure shaping your dynasty's destiny. The world is full of opportunities and dangers. You can climb the social ladder through honest trade and political alliances, or embrace a darker path of crime, blackmail, and intrigue. The economy, politics, and personal relationships intertwine, creating a sandbox of ambition and consequence. You'll expand your business, influence the city council, engage in rivalries, and even secure your legacy through marriage and heirs.
Paid off. But times...
After years of anticipation, the legendary skateboarding franchise is back, and it's more alive than ever. Simply titled Skate, this modern revival drops you into San Vansterdam, a vast urban playground built for creativity, community, and constant motion. Every rooftop, rail, and plaza is a canvas for your tricks. The iconic Flick-It control system returns, now smoother and more responsive, letting you pull off complex combos with the precision of real skating physics. The city itself is designed for exploration, with endless routes, secret spots, and social hubs where players come together. What makes this entry truly stand out is its free-to-play structure. You can jump in at no cost, enjoy full crossplay and cross-progression across PC and consoles, and experience seasonal updates that keep the world evolving. Firefighting Simulator Ignite throws you straight into the heat of the action, a high-intensity simulation that captures what it truly feels like to be a US firefighter. Built on Unreal Engine 5, it delivers lifelike visuals from thick billowing smoke to crumbling walls and dynamic fire spread. You'll take on over 40 missions across a bustling city, ranging from apartment blazes to industrial disasters, each requiring precision, teamwork, and calm under pressure. Whether you're playing solo with AI teammates or joining forces with up to 4 friends in co-op, coordination is key. One wrong move and everything can go up in flames. Every piece of equipment is authentic, from hoses and axes to full branded gear, adding a layer of realism rarely seen in the genre.
Gonna do some search and rescue.
Gotta get through this door.
Taking care of the fireballs.
Saber Interactive and Focus Entertainment are steering this one straight into the heart of the American South, where you begin as a rookie driver and grind your way toward becoming a seasoned owner-operator. Every contract matters as you juggle jobs, trailers, routes, fuel costs, and maintenance while storms roll in. Traffic shifts and rivals push for the same lucrative hauls. The world reacts to your choices, the terrain keeps you honest, and the physics give weight to 40 tons of momentum on a wet highway at dusk. Customization and progression fold into a management layer that nudges you from cab to company, building reputation and reach across long, lonely miles. Planned for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox with a 2026 window, Road Kings aims to turn the grind of trucking into a full career arc set against heat-hazed horizons and small towns that remember your name.
XDC Logistics.
They said you were coming. But take care now, you hear?
Night and day. Oh, night and day.
You good out there?
The series heads to a stylized Netherlands where modern tech meets a personal story about work, pride, and the roads that connect people. You follow two perspectives, Lucas the newcomer and Felix the veteran, weaving between canals, wind farms, dense city streets, and open countryside as dispatchers feed jobs, and the narrative pushes you to make choices that define your path. It is trucking with character, where AI dispatch systems sit alongside human drivers, and the rhythm of deliveries frames a tale about mentorship and ambition. The entry is confirmed for Xbox Series X/S and listed for PlayStation 5, with timing set for a fall debut to be determined and PC still unconfirmed. Expect a brighter presentation, cleaner UI, and a Netherlands-inspired map that trades endless interstates for compact, flavorful routes filled with local color.
Still mad at me for moving to Europe. We haven't spoken since I got here.
Here.
I miss you, Sarah. How's it going? How are the
The
kids?
kitchen doors swing open to a bigger, louder, and far more collaborative sequel where precision meets chaos and creativity. You build a business from the cutting board up, designing your space, refining tools, and crafting original recipes that reflect your style. Invite friends to help or hinder as co-op sessions turn rush hours into frantic ballet, with timing, plating, and teamwork deciding whether your reputation soars or your kitchen melts down. Improved controls and freer systems let you experiment without killing the flow, and a sandbox mode encourages culinary showpieces that would make a TV judge sweat. The release is set for January 20th, 2026 on PC, aiming to deliver the camaraderie of a busy line along with the satisfaction of nailing that perfect service.
Even when we stick to the recipe, mistakes are inevitable. Every setback.
You arrive to salt in the air and ruins at your feet, tasked with bringing a wounded island back to life one careful action at a time. Beaches are cleared, habitats repaired, and the quiet companionship of a loyal dog anchors evenings by the fireplace hub, where progress is felt in every returning bird call and every shoreline that turns from gray to blue. Systems stay readable and soothing, with visible change as trees regrow, and waters clear, letting you measure your impact at a glance. The annual Giant returns with a focus on feel and flexibility, offering two distinct presets so matches play the way you want. Competitive dials and fast head-to-head intensity, while Authentic leans into weightier movement and a more grounded rhythm that suits long-form career sessions. Under the hood, revamped archetypes shape your player identity, while Ultimate Team, clubs, and career link together through live events and tournaments that keep the calendar busy. Licensing remains a towering pillar, with over 20,000 players, more than 750 clubs and national teams, and leagues spanning the real football world.
They been hard at work on that, doesn't it? Can they put it all together here?
The long-running series is taking a major leap forward with Bus Simulator 27, rebuilt from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5. This time, you'll find yourself in Felicia Bay, a vast open-world city inspired by the Iberian Peninsula, complete with bustling urban districts, winding coastal roads, and scenic landmarks that feel truly alive. Whether you're driving solo or teaming up with friends in 4-player co-op, the goal is the same: to master your routes, manage realistic traffic conditions, and serve an entire population depending on your schedule. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary night shift at a small-town convenience store, until you realize the customers aren't entirely human. HELLMART throws you behind the counter of a 24-hour supermarket in a desolate northern town, where every night grows stranger and more dangerous. By day, you'll keep the place running, restock shelves, clean spills, and meet your daily sales quota. But once the sun sets, the lights flicker, the cameras distort, and you'll be forced to lock doors, manage generators, and decide who or what to let inside. The game blends mundane job simulation loops with escalating supernatural horror, forcing you to stay calm while the world outside twists into something unrecognizable. The most satisfying cleaning sim on the market returns, bigger and bolder than ever. PowerWash Simulator 2 keeps the original's relaxing, feel-good formula, but expands it with a full campaign, multi-stage cleaning jobs, and a massive variety of new environments. You'll wash everything from theme parks to high-rise buildings using advanced tools like lifts, pressure nozzles, and even abseiling rigs for tackling extreme heights. The entire experience supports both online co-op and local split screen, letting players clean, chat, and unwind together while the grime fades away. Built with new physics and more detailed surfaces, each job feels more tactile and rewarding.
What on earth is going on around Caldera County? We have a plugging in filthy stuff off the street, okay? Washer and keys to the home base on October 20, but they perform highly in our market research focus groups. Keep an eye on the
Paralives is an ambitious new life simulation designed to give you complete creative control over an open, living town. You'll build homes with curved walls, resizable furniture, and highly customizable layouts that break free from the grid-based limitations of other life sims. Your characters, known as parafolks, each have unique emotions, traits, and needs, making every interaction feel personal and unpredictable. The early access version, launching December 8, 2025 on PC and Mac, will already include careers, open-world exploration, relationship systems, and a flexible build mode. Future updates promise even more: pets, weather, boats, and seasonal activities, expanding the sandbox into a fully realized world of everyday stories. Paralives isn't just about building a house, it's about creating a life from scratch, where every smile, argument, and decision feels entirely your own. In We Harvest Shadows, peace and fear exist side by side. You play as Garrett, a man who retreats to a broken farm seeking solace, only to find that something sinister is growing alongside his crops. By day, you tend your land, plowing fields, planting seeds, maintaining machinery, while the wind carries whispers through the trees. But when night falls, the farm changes. Shadows lengthen, doors creak open on their own, and memories you tried to bury begin to surface. Described as an emotional first-person narrative blending farming simulation with psychological horror, the game creates an atmosphere thick with tension and loneliness. It's not about jump scares, it's about unease, about realizing that isolation can be as terrifying as any monster.
To keep busy. It gets your mind off things. Like the how do I fill the time? We'll see what winter brings.
Farmer's Dynasty 2 invites you back to the countryside, where every sunrise brings new work, new growth, and new stories. This sequel deepens everything fans loved about the original, from cultivating vast open fields and raising animals to rebuilding your family farm with care and patience. You'll repair old barns, upgrade machinery, expand your land, and live out the quiet rhythm of rural life while the seasons change around you. It's not just about farming, it's about legacy, community, and the bond between land and home. Built as an open-world single-player experience, the game promises a richer world filled with small details, the hum of machinery, the sound of rain over your crops, and the satisfaction of harvest after hard work. Entering early access in 2026 on PC, Farmers Dynasty 2 looks to offer both newcomers and veterans a peaceful yet rewarding escape into the heart of the farm life fantasy. Jurassic World Evolution 3 takes the park management formula to a new level of creativity and realism. For the first time, you'll manage dinosaurs across multiple global sites, designing interconnected parks that stretch beyond a single island. New features bring the prehistoric world to life, including juvenile dinosaurs, full male and female variants in herds, and far more dynamic behavior systems that make every species feel alive and unpredictable. The park building tools have been completely overhauled, offering greater freedom, deeper terrain sculpting, and blueprint sharing across platforms. Jurassic World Evolution 3 is not just about building fences, it's about managing life itself, balancing beauty and danger in a world that constantly threatens to break free.
As with any project of this scale, not every also creating males. These animals aren't assets to us. Din is here to make a difference. Now, I'm Territory. Where previous pioneers exclusively synthesized female dinosaurs,
Truck World Australia delivers the raw freedom of the open highway like few truck sims before it. Set against the vast landscapes of Australia, it captures the harsh beauty of long empty roads cutting through deserts, rainforests, and coastal routes where every delivery becomes a test of endurance. You'll haul massive loads across regions that feel alive, battling dust storms, unpredictable wildlife, and mechanical wear that keeps you on your toes. The emphasis here is on authenticity. Regional trucking culture, realistic terrain physics, and the kind of long-haul solitude only the Australian outback can offer. Planned for release in 2026 on PC, Truck World. Australia brings something truly fresh to the genre, a chance to experience the continent's wild heart from behind the wheel of a roaring diesel giant. From the creators of high-octane shooters like Outriders comes a bold new experiment, Lost Rift, a fusion of survival, base building, and tense PvPvE combat. You begin on a peaceful island sanctuary, gathering materials, building shelter, and crafting gear in a deceptively calm environment. But to truly progress, you must leave safety behind and venture into hostile expedition zones. Dangerous areas filled with both AI threats and real players competing for the same resources. Every journey is a risk because if you die, you lose everything you've gathered. It's a game of balance, comfort and chaos, safety and greed, built to test your nerve and decision-making. Entering early access on September 25, 2025 for PC, Lost Rift promises to merge survival tension with tactical shooter intensity, creating a brutal but rewarding loop where every expedition could make or break you. Docked moves the simulation genre into new waters, literally. Developed by Saber Interactive, it puts you in charge of Port Wake, a massive industrial dockyard where logistics, timing, and heavy machinery define your success. You'll manage incoming ships, control cranes and forklifts, repair equipment, and prevent disasters like cargo spills or mechanical breakdowns. Every task has weight, the clang of steel containers, the roar of engines, the sudden chaos of a storm rolling in. Rather than driving trucks or trains, Docked focuses on the orchestration of an entire operation, where efficiency and safety are everything. It's an intricate, grounded experience, a symphony of engines, steel, and salt air that turns industrial work into art.
Your shift. your skills. Haul tons of cargo,